saying they are not getting.
What about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
$9 million to DART, and our taxpayers received less than 50 cents on the dollar of that investment.
Both Plano and Highland Park are going to hold meetings next week that could call for special elections, where voters would decide whether to remain part of DART's membership.
Hello. Hold on, just calm down. Look, I've been working on other stuff, like this back here behind me. So that's a facelift. You can hear me now? All right. All right, good deal. All right, good morning. So what do y'all think? Huh? Looks good, huh? Tara's painting up there, or KPYN, for the Rabbit News Network, the certificate of appreciation. The Razorback is turned just right. The hats are hung up. Brothers of Christ, the banner, the flag, and then of course the clock and everything. Yeah. Oh yeah. I finally said I was going to do what I said I was going to do. Yeah. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Good morning, Robbie. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Chuck. Good morning, Natalie, Britt, Greg, Sherry, Trainee, and Jenny over in Bivens. All right, let's go. I'm trying to get organized here on this. I'm trying to get situated. Everybody calm down.
Are now starting to survey damage from Hurricane Melissa.
Gotta mute it.
Are bringing supplies to Jamaica. Search crews are still trying to reach communities.
Oh, I'm sure Tracy. About time. Shut up, Tracy.
Health officials in Gaza say
all right.
100 Palestinians have died in bombing by Israel this week. Israel says one of its soldiers was killed as well. That attack is what prompted airstrikes. The ceasefire was...
I had a little help. Tammy helped me a little bit. A little bit.
It also says the ceasefire may be fragile, but
she did some organization over there.
Says he'll lower tariff rates on Chinese imports.
Which, here, you can see a little bit. See, it's kind of organized over there still. So everything from the flag, about right here, over. Yeah.
Limits on exports of rare earth elements used in electronics and chips. Xi Jinping says he plans to keep working with Washington to finalize agreements.
Oh, my goodness.
Peace of mind to the U.S., China, and the rest of the world. I'm Alan Skaya, TSN News.
What do you mean I missed Danny and Francine? I said good morning. Well, Danny said whoa first without saying good morning, so I do owe him a buzz.
We don't do boring.
Just non-stop hits.
Non-stop hits.
All right, here we go.
Cass County Radio.
Good morning, Joyce.
KALT AM 900 and 95.5 FM.
Good morning. Welcome to the Trading Post on Cass County Radio, KALT. You can call or text us at 903-650-7358. Email us at casscountyradio@gmail.com or leave a comment on Facebook Live. Get ready, because you never know what's coming up on the Trading Post on Cass County Radio, KALT.
Okay, well, good morning to everybody. I don't know what that, we're probably not going to beat anybody, but it's okay. It's okay. We're in a rebuilding stage, so you hush. Good morning. All right, well, I'm fired up this morning because I finally did, Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Randy. By the way, good morning to Francine and Danny. And Danny said, whoa, instead of good morning, so first, so yeah. Yeah, so there you go. Good morning, Danny. All right, let's go ahead and start the morning off like we always do without the donkey bray. But we love the donkey bray. Let's do our Bible verse of the day. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 14. Thank you, Randy, for the backup. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 14. But even if you should suffer for what is right, you are blessed. Do not fear their threats. Do not be frightened. All right, so yeah, good stuff right there. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 14. Hey, I want to remind you, today from 11 to 2, we're going to be broadcasting live for a little bit over there at City National Bank for customer appreciation. I mean, who doesn't want a burger, huh? Who doesn't want a burger from Yates Unicorn Ranch? Corey Yates and his ministry. I love it. And yeah, looking forward to that. So yeah, we got the other camera working, and we've organized and everything. So we're looking good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm proud, which I've got to be humble about it a little bit. But I told Tammy, she came by here, she goes, well, let's go eat. And I said, well, we need to do something first. And she said, what's that? I said, I need to do a little organization, and I had to make sure that the Bloom banner, the Bloom Beauty Bar banner was clear of Tara's picture, because, Tara's going to come on and go, you covered up. So I had to make sure that was covered. So, yeah. And so, hey, good morning, Sylvia. So, yeah, pretty excited about that, because how long have I been saying I was going to do this? How long? Yeah, you can call me out on that. It's all right. But, yeah, but it's okay. It's all right. Hey, good morning, Janet. All right, well, let's go ahead and let's get right to it. The National Day calendar. Randy made me laugh yesterday when I told him what the question of the day was. National Wicked Day. Today's National Wicked Day. It's also National Publicist Day, which, we can say that. Good morning, Nicole. And also Speak Up for Service Day. That's right. That's about Lions Club, by the way, if you didn't know that. And then National Candy Corn Day. All right? Yeah, gross. I am not a candy corn guy, but hey, you may be. So the question of the day today, it's National Candy Corn Day. What is your favorite Halloween candy? All right? Now, I saw a video, and yesterday, and it says, what should Christians say about Halloween, or how should they treat Halloween? And and I thought it was great what it said, and I thought about sharing it here on our Facebook page. I did, because, I know there's people out there that go, oh, no, don't do Halloween, it's against the Bible. It doesn't say it's against the Bible. It's each person's preference, okay, their own conscience, Now, like tomorrow at 4 o'clock, for Cass County Radio, KALT, I'm going to be dressed up as a disciple, a shepherd, or whatever. I'm going to be giving out candy, and I'm going to be giving out Bibles. But you know what? That's what it's about, man. Show the light. Where there's light, darkness cannot survive. So remember that. What's up, Marcus? Slim Jim, I wish. Not like you, six-pack. Yeah, Marcus, you guys ought to see him. He's got him a six-pack. Yeah, he does. And, all right, so Francine says candy corn is... And Trace Cargan says candy corn is good, and I'm with Chuck. Reese's peanut butter cups, absolutely. But yeah, candy corn, absolutely not. I'm out. I mean, I'll eat it if there's nothing there, but I'm not a big candy guy anymore. I used to be, boy, I used to buy the handfuls, but now I'm just like, I don't need all that candy. Good morning, Brother Poole, and oh yeah, that's true. But I mean, like I said, it's everyone's preference, and their preference, how your own conviction. And but the problem is, here's the problem, okay? And I'm going to say this, and this is what people say. Like, okay, I'm going to pick on Brother Poole since he's here, okay? Brother Poole does not like Halloween, okay? I like Halloween because I look at it in a different light than he does, and we respect each other, or at least I respect his side, even though he's wrong. No, but here's the deal: if he decides to judge me because I'm giving out candy and Bibles to people tomorrow night, well, then that's something he's got to answer to God about it. He doesn't have to answer to me. That's between him and God. But that's the problem. People run with something that they believe in or don't believe in. Just like if I ran with something saying, well, can you believe he doesn't like Halloween, blah, 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 and all that. What is the point of that? Why are people fighting over stupid things? I mean, somebody tried to pick a little yesterday, and I was like, just looking at him like, really? So that's what I'm saying. It's just, pick your battles. And that's not a battle that's worth fighting over, right? In my opinion, so there you go. Good morning, Ashley and Connor. But yeah, we're giving out candy tomorrow. We'll be playing gospel music in the background, and we're giving out Bibles. And I know there's going to be some ghosts and goblins and skeletons and scary people walking up and all that. and all that. But that's them. I'm not going to sit here and judge anybody for it. If I can show them that God loves them, because God loves me, that's what it's about. And that's how I feel about it. Good morning, Jeff. And yes, Halloween is a day to honor your dead loved ones. But it's because people have ran with it and made it evil. And that's what's wrong with the world. We got involved, We got involved and screwed everything up. That's the big thing. So, yeah. And so when I was 19, me and my first wife fell in love with candy corn. Absolutely. Ugh. Yeah, I can't do it. Did I ever tell Judy Arnold good morning? If I didn't, I apologize. But anyways, that's your question of the day. I know we've gone a big full circle there. It's National Candy Corn Day. What is your favorite Halloween candy? And here's the thing. It can be just regular candy. You don't even have to say Halloween candy because you may say, oh, it's Halloween. I don't like it. So I'm just saying. Good morning, Angie. Angie Whetstone. All right, so that's the question of the day. Looking forward to tomorrow. But you know what? Right now, we're focused on it. By the way, today is Cass County Radio, KALT, Derek Day. That's right, Derek James. He's run a little late. It's okay. You know these radio guys. They run behind, right? So anyway, he's going to be joining us in a little bit. He'll be doing the Pledge of Allegiance in the 8 o'clock hour. And you're absolutely welcome, Judy. And Jeff says, give me any candy. All right. And, Francine, favorite candy is Take 5 Reese's. And Angie says she loves candy corn. You and Tammy can hang out, all right? You can hang out with my wife. Y'all get after it. All right. While you guys are still thinking about your favorite candy or what candy you don't like, should have asked what your least favorite is, too. I could have done that, right? And so, yeah, there we go. Good morning, David and William. Wait a minute. William just came on and said my favorite was always whatever I could steal out of my children's bag. But you know what he forgot to do? William forgot to tell me good morning. So, Yeah, so good morning, William. Yeah, that's right. And so, yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there. All right, while everyone's still thinking about their answer to the question of the day, we're going to go ahead and take a look at our Cass County weather. That's right. Man, the wind was crazy yesterday, wasn't it? Well, guess what? We got another day of it. And your Cass County weather is brought to you by Superior Realty, located at 7605 West Main Street right here in town, where Penny Brabham is the owner, the broker, and the agent. And guess what? She's got several agents underneath her. Stuart Smith, Lee Stanley, Charles Lawrence, Tammy Aguirre, Martha Scott, Brenda Littlejohn, that's my girl, and Cheyenne Wiggins, Gina Hogue, Renee McCourt, Chrissy Smith, Donna Savage, Amy Crump, and of course, my lady, Tammy Davenport. 903-796-7951, 903-796-7951. I don't have any of this wrote down, by the way. I'm just telling you, it's all locked up in this noggin. Worthless information, all right? And I'll tell you about that later. But anyways, are you looking to buy a house? Are you looking to sell a house? Are you looking for some land? Are you looking to buy some land? Are you looking for some investment property? Maybe you need someone to help you manage your investment property, like rental property. You're like, I'm overwhelmed. I got so much going on. They will help you do all of that. Good morning, Rhonda Elliott. And good morning, Effie. And so just remember, they can help you out. And if you need rental property, they also have houses for rent and some apartments and duplexes out there. The phone number, once again, Superior Realty, 903-796-7951, 903-796-7951. All right, here we go. Today it's going to be mostly sunny with a high near 63, a little warmer than yesterday. Northwest winds around 5 miles an hour. There will be some gusts here and there, but not like yesterday, but still. It was crazy, wasn't it? Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 40 and calm wind. I hope you want to sit there on the back porch, you know what I mean? And then Friday, sunny with a high near 69. It's warming back up with calm wind. And then for Friday night lights, increasing clouds with a low around 46 and calm wind. Saturday, there's a 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 64. Calm wind becoming north around 5 miles an hour. Sunday, sunny with a high near 65. Monday, sunny with a high near 71. That's right, here we go. Tuesday, sunny with a high near 73. And then Wednesday, sunny with a high near 76. Currently, the humidity level's at 86%. The wind's coming out of the northwest at 6 miles an hour. It's fair. And the current temperature is 49 degrees. But wait! There's a wind chill. And it feels like 46. Put them long johns on, people! No, I'm just kidding. From the Weather Center of Cass County Radio, KALT, I'm Jim Davenport, and that is your Cass County weather, brought to you by Superior Realty. We sure are thankful for them. So shout out to Superior Realty, Penny Brabham and the gang. All right, we're going to step to the side. When we come back, we're going to start off. I'm going to look at y'all's answers, but we're also going to do our birthdays, anniversaries, and, of course, our encouraging scriptures right here on Cass County Radio, KALT. Good morning. Good morning, Charles and Chiquita. Good morning, Pat. I'm going to have to buzz Pat, though.
The Spooktacular Customer Appreciation Day. Thursday, October 30th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Queen City National Bank.
Good morning.
Enjoy burgers from Yates Unicorn Ranch with chips, a drink,
Allie Ashley, good morning.
Plus trick-or-treat candy, CNB goodies, and your chance to enter drawings to win exciting prizes. Don't miss the fun. Thursday, October 30th, 11 to 2 at City National Bank in Queen City. It's our way of saying thanks to you. Member FDIC.
With over 60 years of experience, let our family help your family say goodbye. Sasser Funeral Home, located at 100 Dangerfield Street in Naples, Texas. With full-service funeral arrangements, cremations, headstones, and monuments. With our life insurance option, where the insurance benefits can help with the funeral costs and also pay benefits to your family.
Come on, Lacey!
Mr. Jesse and Miss Ida Sasser, who have a vested interest in the community, they care about people. If you ever need to sit down and discuss what your family needs are, we're here to serve you. With everything going up, Sasser Funeral Home is here to serve you while working with you in your time of need. If you mention Cass County Radio, KALT, there will be a discounted rate for your funeral.
Selena, come on, good morning, Selena.
Information, call.
I didn't tell Pat good morning. Good morning, Pat.
0800 or 214-621-9942. Ask for Jan Coffee at Sasser Funeral Home, your family funeral experts.
At City National Bank, we thrive for your business. From an early age, we want to be your one-stop shop, your hometown bank. We will be here for you through all life changes. From the start of school, college graduation, to buying a home, all the way to retirement. We want to be there for you and with you. Our CNB Thrive student account is specifically designed to help students build strong financial roots while managing their money responsibly. Whether opening an account online or at a branch, the process is seamless and designed to fit into your busy schedule. The Thrive student account is a great way to introduce your child to financial responsibility. With the real-world experience
good morning.
money in a secure environment, they will gain valuable skills that will service them throughout their life.
All right, here we go. Get ready.
Helping your child
12 seconds.
Roots and let them
or
thrive
10
with your hometown bank. City National Bank, the one-stop shop for your banking needs. And City National Bank, where we make banking easy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Cass County Radio, KALT. Good morning. Good morning, Teresa from Michigan, and good morning, Sharon Autry. By the way, if you're just joining us, we are organized now. We look like we got our stuff together. Randy hasn't even said it looks good, Jim. I don't know. But see, check it out. I'm going to point out, we got East Texas Meat Slingers hat hanging. We got City National Bank hanging. We got our certificate. We got our Rabbit News Network pictures. We got Tara's painting. Of course, we got the banner. We got the American flag over here in that old rugged frame there. I like it. And I'm just excited. I'm excited. So, yeah, finally got it done. So, we're excited. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our encouraging scriptures this morning. Now, I talked about a subject earlier, and I'm going to talk about it again. And this is why I'm doing this. Hey, good morning, Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. It does look great, doesn't it? Thank you. So, difference of opinion, okay? Different beliefs, different convictions, all right? Back, 15, 20 years ago, it was okay to have a difference of an opinion. Now people want to fight and people want to argue and all that kind of stuff. I'm not here to do that. Hey, good morning, Christy Bethany. About time. You and Teresa, a little slacker. And thank you, Randy. But it's just like, you're a Cowboy fan and I'm not. I can make fun of you. You can make fun of me or whatever. But it's fine. We're not going to argue and want to fight, fist fight or hate each other and all that kind of stuff. And it's just like Halloween. All right? It's a holiday. It's a pagan holiday. It is a day of celebrating the day of death of people that you love. That's what it was originally for. But, of course, people have made it into evil with witches and witchcraft and blah, and all devils and all that kind of stuff. But with darkness, when light shows up, there is no more darkness. So what are you? Are you the light or are you the darkness? Okay? But here's the deal. You should respect somebody else's opinion. You can say all day long, well, that person's, Jim's an idiot. You could say that. Jim's an idiot, which you wouldn't be the first one to say that. Good morning, Angie. And so it's okay. I mean, you won't be the first person to tell me that I'm an idiot, So I'm going to say that right now. So today, our Bible verses are about respect, all right? And, that's a word that people have forgotten, because I'm right, you're wrong, I'm right, whatever. It doesn't matter. And so people have forgotten how to respect each other. And like I said, it used to be okay to disagree with somebody and still be friends. Now it's like, how dare you, can't stand it, and then they'll start running their mouth at you, So, hey, good morning, Linda Andrews. So that's what we're going to do today. And I want to remind you, the proud sponsor of our Encouraging Scriptures is Price Hardware. They're my hardware store. Are they yours? 302 North William Street, downtown Atlanta. Good morning, Barbara Hurd. They're open Monday through Saturday, 7:30 to 6. I did not pick up my grill yesterday. I'm so upset about it. I got to do it today. 5-burner grill with the side burner. It's huge. I love it. I'm so excited. Anyways, and they put it together for me, because I asked them to. And I was very excited about that. But anyways, 903-796-7995. Are you looking for nuts, bolts, washers, screws, nails, hammers, drills, screwdrivers, flathead, Phillips, and star bit? Light bulbs, extension cord, fuses, breakers. And you know what else they got? They've got filters for your air conditioner. And don't forget, you got to change those out. Don't let them just sit there. All right? Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Trish. And you know what? They have plumbing supplies. Good morning, Preston. And they've got grill accessories. They've got grills. Like I told you, I got a grill. They've got a new paint department. It's got a big carousel on it. It's huge. It's like 10 foot tall. And it goes all the way around. It is nice. But yeah, that's our hardware store, our local hardware store. I'm so thankful that we have that, though I don't have to go somewhere else to go get something. And if they don't have it, you know what? They can order it for you. That's right. 903-796-7995. Don't forget about our Jog Rentals, where you can rent something for 4 hours, a day, a weekend, or a full week. And I'm talking about carpet, tile, and floor, hand tools, lawn and garden, miscellaneous tools, moving equipment, concrete equipment, and drywall and painting, plus pneumatic tools and power tools like drills. All right? Yeah, Danny. Drills. And don't forget about the party rentals like popcorn machine, cornhole boards, and stuff like that. Good morning, Marty Joe. All right, so there you go. What did I do at 7:02? Anyways, 903-796-7995. Respect. That is our Encouraging Scriptures this morning. And we're going to start off with Matthew chapter 7, verse 12. So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you. For this sums up the law and the prophets. Good morning, Rita. So I'm going to say that again, okay? So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you. For this sums up the law and prophets. Not a lot to say to that, is there? That's exactly right. All right, let's go ahead and get right to the birthdays, anniversaries. It's time to celebrate. Celebrate. All right, no singing. I forgot. I started to do it. Sorry, Chuck. No, Chuck's not the one that paid for me never to sing, but, he was a witness to it. All right, so we're going to do birthdays first. Today is October 30th. October 30th. That's right. We've got one day left. Thank you, Barbara. That makes my day. When people say good morning back to me, it makes my day. So thank you so much. All right, you ready? We're doing birthdays first. Hey, by the way, Gladys was in Shreveport last night. I don't know where she's at right now, but she was in Shreveport. All right, Tracy's already done O. So we got to... What are we doing here, Jim? Do you know what you're doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh. God is in the story. That is a great song right there. All right, here we go. Birthday songs first. Dennis and Tara. Hey, nice to see y'all. All right, here we go. Birthdays. Let's go.
We sing happy birthday to you, and may all your dreams come true.
Happy, happy birthday.
Oh,
this is your birthday song.
Oh,
celebration.
Amy Dillon, Berlene Whittledan, Bertha Williams, Brian Hayes, Carol Burleson, Chris Taylor, Dana Garner, Daniel Lawrence, Daniel Purdy, Donna Jones, Frank Martin, Gary Hill, Duran Lockhart, Harold Spencer, Henry Johnson, Jabud Taylor, Janet Parker, Jared Inslee, Jawan King, Atlanta great, remember him? Yeah, Jewel Stevens, J.I. Farrell, I got Judy Sunners, Linda Barnett, Lloyd Mitchell, Lon Watley. What happened to our music there? I don't know what happened. Anyways, Lloyd Mitchell, Lori Watley, Lucille Robertson, Luke Snowden, Mary Clayton, Mary Nell Tate, Mary Stanmore, Michael C. Taylor, and then Michael Taylor. I believe that's two different people. And I've got Mike McDaniel, Nate Jefferson, Randy Coates, Richard Williams, Ronald Smith, Sean Jackson, Sarah Tumney, Tammy Bunch. I've got Teresa Johnson, and today is Tina Blade's birthday, not yesterday. And then, and keep praying for her, Tony Galton and Tony Hamilton, Wanda Hancock, Willie White, and William Vick. Is today yes, I did. You got a good morning. By the way, is today Juan's birthday? Are you sure? I don't know. I don't think today's Juan's birthday. All right, that's your birthdays. All right, now we've got anniversaries to get to, and I don't have any, so we're still going to do it. So are you guys ready? Clear your voices. Tracy did his job. The rest of you do your job. Here we go.
oh, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. For a cheerful toast and fill it, happy anniversary. But be careful you don't spill it, happy anniversary.
Oh!
Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
Whoa, look at y'all's timing, man. Y'all did good. Yeah, I'm so proud of y'all. All right, let me start giving you guys shout-outs right now. Shout-outs. All right, I've got, whoa. I've been missing some comments, but I did say good morning to Tammy, and I did not answer her question of the day. All right, good job. Let's go with Tara first, and then Teresa from Michigan, Susan, and then Danny. Look at Danny on the ball. Chuck, Francine, Judy, Dennis, and Tammy she wants to complain about her dog. And Ashley and Connor, good job. Okay, now Tammy does it. Good job, Effie. Good job, Judy. Good job, Allie, Ashley. Good job, Christy. Ooh. Oh, Miguel's birthday then. Okay, Miguel's birthday. All right, Marty Joe, good job. Jennifer, good job. Rex Bloodworth, yesterday was yours. Well, why didn't you get on here? We could have said that. Put on your O's. That's right. Good job, Robbie. And Lacey, good job. All right, so there we go. We got to go to break. Holy moly. I slid off the screen there, but that's all right. We got to step to the side and take a break. And, Rex, I'm going to go over there and make sure you're on the list. If you're not, I'll get you on there. By the way, I want to watch this. You guys ready? Hey, Alexa, play Cass County Radio.
Here's a station based on Cascada on Amazon
No,
Music.
Alexa, play Cass County Radio. Hey, Alexa.
KALT.
Let's go with Tara first, and then there you go. See, Michigan, Susan, Alexa works. So if you got an Alexa and you're walking around, that's what Shelly does. All right, let's do. Alexa, stop. All right, so there we go. Happy belated birthday to Rex Bloodworth. We're going to give him a shout out right now. Happy belated birthday.
We sing happy birthday to you, and may all your dreams come true. Happy birthday. Oh, this is your birthday song.
For yesterday. All right, happy birthday, Rex. All right. Let's go to the phone line. Good morning. You're on the Cass County Trading Post. Where are you calling from?
Linden, Texas.
Hey, Thomas!
Yeah, how you doing, my friend?
I am doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing okay. I want to make a shout out to the one in Michigan.
All right, do it.
Hey, how you doing? I'm going to take a shout out to you.
Shout out, shout out, shout out. Giving a little shout
And
out.
I want to say hi to you.
Okay,
Hi to you.
yeah, you better say hi to me. I'll buzz you.
Okay, bud.
All right?
Well, I'm going to make a shout out to Teresa up in Michigan.
Okay, you did good.
All right, and I hope you heard me.
She did. Trust me. Hey, real quick. What today is National Candy Corn Day. What is your
really?
Yeah, what is your favorite Halloween candy?
I guess candy corn, I guess.
Ugh. Okay, you're allowed to have that, I guess. All right.
I guess. That's the only thing I can guess.
All right. Well, you're good. Well, that's
Saturday if I can.
See you Saturday for pocket pancakes.
All righty.
All right.
Put it in your pocket.
Put it
in your pocket.
Put it in your pocket and share it later.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. I'll see you in a little bit. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, there goes Thomas saying hello to Teresa, his friend in Michigan. And, all right, there we go. Derek is almost here. And did I call Tammy? Tammy said I called her. Oh, well. Hey, Tammy, I called you. All right, not just now, but anyways. All right, we're going to step aside, take a quick break. This is the Cass County Trading Post on Cass County Radio, KALT. Good morning. It is 27 minutes to 8 o'clock.
Looking to transform your home with quality furniture and appliances? Flint's Furniture and Appliances in Atlanta, Texas has you covered. From cozy living room sets and plush mattresses to top brand kitchen appliances, we offer everything you need to furnish your space in style.
Yeah.
Discover trusted brands like Ashley, La-Z-Boy, Samsung, and Whirlpool, all under one roof. Plus, with flexible financing and lease-to-own options, upgrading your home has never been easier. Visit us at 314 East Main Street in Atlanta, Texas. Explore our latest deals at flintsfurniture.com. Flint's Furniture and Appliances.
See you later, Sylvia. Be good. Have a good day at work.
Looking for something special? Dive into
Tootsie
the
Rolls and Tootsie Roll
Resale,
Pops.
A vintage lover's dream. With over 80 vendors, you'll find everything from unique furniture to rare collectibles, all in one place. Located at 204 and 216 East Hiram Street in downtown Atlanta. We're open Monday through Friday.
We gotta
from
go
10
back
to
and
5,
find everybody.
Saturday 10 till 4. It's the perfect spot to explore, discover, and shop for timeless treasures.
I think I lost
Visit the
everybody's
Rabbit Hole Mall
comments.
and resale shop today at 204 and 216 East Hiram Street, downtown Atlanta. Your next find is waiting for you.
Big news, Cass County Radio. East Texas Meat Slingers has officially moved into our brand new location at 110 Northeast Street in Atlanta, Texas, right across from the
I think I told Jennifer. Good morning, Jennifer.
After 2 years of serving our community, we're stepping into a larger space that gives us room to grow and serve you better. By popular demand, we have new store hours so you have more opportunities to get the goods you want. We are open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Sunday from 12 p.m.
All right, Danny, be good.
Don't forget, we are now hosting.
Are you helping Corey today?
First and third Saturday of the month from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. right here at our new location. This is your chance to shop fresh baked goods, local produce, and more, all from your neighbors in East Texas and the surrounding areas. So stop by East Texas Meat Slingers' new location and see what all the hype is about. Premium meats, local flavor, and a true community gathering place. Come hungry, shop local, and see why we're proud to call Atlanta home. East Texas Meat Slingers, feeding families and fueling our community.
In the broken parts, he holds my heart. He never fails. When I'm at my weakest, I will trust in Jesus. Always in the heart, he knows the one.
Cass County County Radio, KALT. Good morning, Mary Ann. That's right. God is in this story. Katie Nicole, great song right there. Is he in your story? Huh? That's right. I hope he is. All right. Well, good morning to you. Let's take a look at another encouraging scripture about respect. That's right. Aretha Franklin used to sing about that. Romans chapter 12, verse 10. Romans chapter 12, verse 10. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. Let's say that again. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. All right, Derek James is going to be joining us in a little bit. He's close. I know he's close. All right, and so yeah, we'll see. All right, so there you go. All right, and we'll find out. We'll find out when he gets here because he said he was coming up on Dairy Queen, so he should be close. All right, now you heard East Texas Meat Slingers spot just a minute ago, right? Yeah, so we need to go ahead and do that. And they are the proud sponsor of our sports. They do the halftime show during the Atlanta Rabbits and Linden Kildare games. We're thankful for them. There's no doubt about it. And the World Series, man, this is crazy. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought the Dodgers would walk away with this thing. But now the Toronto Blue Jays are one game away from winning the whole thing. That's right. They win last night 6-1. What a pitching performance last night out of Trey Yesbage. He had 12 strikeouts and one run. One run. I mean, unbelievable. And pretty cool. There's no doubt about it. So, yeah, so 3-2. They're one game away from taking the Dodgers out. And it's crazy. But, yeah, we're looking forward to that. All right, we had our first buzzer beater of the NBA action last night of the year, and it was the Lakers that did that, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. But NBA last night, Houston defeats Toronto 139-121. I think that's more games this year that Houston won than they won all of last year. I'm kidding. Boston over Cleveland 125-105. Detroit over Orlando 135-115. We also had Atlanta over Brooklyn 117-112. Chicago over Sacramento 126-113. Dallas defeats Indiana. Dallas finally doing something 107-106. Denver over New Orleans 122-88. You had Portland over Utah 136-134. And the Lakers, like I said, buzzer beater defeats Minnesota 116-115. I believe it was Austin Reeves that hit that shot. Because LeBron's not going to do it. Memphis, that was a cheap poke. Memphis over Phoenix 114-113. And then we had a little college football last night. That's right. We had Jacksonville State over Middle Tennessee, 24-21. And then Missouri State over Florida International. So there you go. And then only one hockey game last night. It was Columbia over Toronto, 6-3. And that is your sports. And they are brought to you by East Texas Meat Slingers. By the way, I do want to remind you that tonight is 7th, 8th grade and sub-varsity games. Atlanta will be traveling to Gladewater, 4:30 start time for there. They will have 7th grade, 8th grade, and JV. Queen City will be traveling to DeKalb, and they will have 7th grade and 8th grade. They've moved JV all up to varsity because they've had so many injuries and whatnots over in Queen City. All right? And, yeah, and I do want to remind you, tomorrow night we will have, hey, good morning, Brandon. We will have the Atlanta and Gladewater game tomorrow night. I actually did the pregame. I interviewed Coach Morton and Coach Lewis because it's pretty cool that Dylan, Eric, and Laney all have girls that are seniors, and they'll be down on the track and hanging out with them. So, yeah. So I did the pregame, so you'll be able to listen to the pregame and then, of course, kickoff, So I encourage you, if you go to the game, pop in some earbuds and listen to Dylan, Laney, and Eric. They call a great game, even when Atlanta's not doing good. But Atlanta's doing good right now. They are 5-0 in district play, 8-1 overall, taking on 7-1 and 4-0 Gladewater. And this is for the district title. Who wins this game is the district champion. So be sure and tune into that. All right? And then, of course, tomorrow night it will be Sonic, America's Drive-In Scoreboard and Coach's Show. Looking forward to that. And that's where we go over the scoreboard and talk to coaches throughout the night. And I believe Coach Nelson of Dangerfield is going to join us in studio because they're off tomorrow. All right. Good morning, Diane. And Brandon says he lives in Tyler. Welcome to the show, Tyler. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, another encouraging scripture, the secret sound, and church announcements right here on Cass County Radio, KALT. Good morning.
Quality Building, Highway 59 in Queen City is your place to shop for all your steel building and metal roofing needs. They have everyday low prices for the general public and for contract. Also, they have a state-of-the-art custom trim shop on site, and they deliver all your steel building and metal roofing. Locally owned and operated since 1993. Come by and see Wesley and Christy Nutt or their team of loyal employees who will help you with all your building needs. That's Quality Building, Highway 59 in Queen City, and QualityBuildingQC.com.
Score huge savings this football season at Clayton Homes of Marshall with the lowest prices, reduced down payments, and thousands off lot models that include all furniture and decor. That's enough selling points for a touchdown and more. Run into the red zone at Clayton Homes with their last remaining red tag specials and score extra points with free upgrades and prizes. Don't let the other guys intercept. Stack the deals now while they last at Clayton Homes of Marshall on Highway 59 South, home of the best price, guaranteed.
What's going on?
Hungry? Let Dairy Queen satisfy your cravings with daily lunch specials.
Build next door to Dairy Queen. There's nothing else.
Your wallet. Stop by
Hey, good morning, Anna.
In Atlanta, Linden, Hughes Springs, Omaha, New Boston,
Yes, sir. You too.
Lake Village, Texarkana, Jefferson, Clarksville,
You just
and
get that
Putnam.
comfortable where you
We're
want.
serving up hot deals every weekday. Monday, grab a Hunger Buster Junior Burger for just $2.48.
Look like
or
a
make
real
it a
deal.
combo with fries, a drink, and a small sundae for only $6.49.
Well, you know, we're on YouTube now also.
Tuesday is Taco Tuesday, just $1.29 each.
This is the camera here, but see, I can do this right here too and put you on.
On Wednesday, our famous
No,
Hunger
I'm just
Buster
saying.
Burger
Watch.
is only $3.49.
See, there you are right
or
there.
get the combo without a sundae for
No, well, that's what I say all the time, too.
$6.99. And Thursday, you've earned comfort food. Get our chicken fried steak plate with crispy fries, gravy,
Yeah,
Texas
well,
toast,
it
side
helps me
salad,
keep
and
an
a
eye
drink for
on
only
what's going on out here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Oh,
So
yes.
swing by your local DQ today. Great food, great deals, and that classic Dairy Queen flavor you
Very
know
much
and
so.
love.
Yeah.
You're rich in love and you're slow to
Cass County Radio, KALT. Good morning. Well, I got Derek in studio with me. I flashed his picture just a minute ago. I'm going to do it again because he goes, I got a face for radio. And I was like, hello, me too. So, but there he is right there hanging out and give him a little wave there, Derek.
Hello.
You know, so, and I even gave him a microphone. So, you know, I mean, he's got a little experience, right?
Wow. I got a couple months, I guess, yeah.
So for people that don't know, tell them who you used to work for.
If you want me to, I mean, I've worked for almost every country station, well, including Miss Ruby,
right?
At KNCB.
That's right.
My heyday, of course, was at it was Cat Country back then, now Kiss Country, and then my big day was I did mornings at KRMD.
So there you go. So if you know country music, you know Derek James.
But let me say this.
All right.
All the big boys I've worked for, I've never had more respect for a morning personality or a radio station than yourself.
Well, I appreciate that, and I'm humbled by that.
I mean, I watch you on Facebook, and you love your listeners.
Oh, absolutely.
And you take time to say hi to every one of them, including me every morning. And, man, that's just really hard to find today.
Well, you know, and the thing is, I mean, we've got people like Brandon Crippen, who joined us early. He's from Tyler. I've never seen him before, but we told him good morning. But what I do here is I watch people come on like Pauline Farmer and Jackie Hedges, Good morning to them. And then Gina Skinner, you know, and the thing is, and Darlene says, hello, Derek James.
Darlene Fletcher?
Yeah. Yeah, there she is right there.
I could tell some stories about Darlene and her man, Big C. I tell you right now.
Well, you know, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You know, with this, and I'm you know, this station is about God's Word, first and foremost. But the thing is, I'm a big believer. If you walk to the post office and you see somebody, you walk by them. A lot of people just walk by each other. They don't speak to each other. You don't know what's going on in that person's life.
Right.
And so I'm a big believer in saying good morning to them. Hey, how you doing? Something like that. Patting them on the back. My wife will tell you I can talk to a fence post. You know, but the thing is, one day that fence post is going to speak back to me.
As a matter of fact, my wife will send me once a week to like the dollar store in Blanchard. I live in Blanchard. Just get a loaf of bread and a gallon of milk.
How long are you there?
Hour and a half.
That's right.
I'm talking to everybody.
Amen.
I love it.
You know, I used to go to you know, the box store down here. Of course, I don't like some of the things they're doing now, so I avoid it. I avoid it, but used to.
Hometown local stores.
That's exactly right.
If I can.
Amen to that. And so Randy Smith says good morning to you also.
I love Randy.
And so, me too.
Great guy.
Randy makes me look good. And I need all the help I can get.
Anybody can make you look good?
Well, Randy can.
Wow.
You know, and I'm talking about a smidge.
Have you had Botox?
I need that too. There's no doubt about it. But you know, the thing is we just want people to feel welcomed.
Yes.
Here at this station, you know, but I want them to feel welcome wherever, you know. So tomorrow afternoon, we're doing I don't know if you remember, but a long time ago, Atlanta Downtown Merchants used to open up for Halloween.
I do remember that.
And give out candy. Well, they quit doing that 10 years ago, 15, you know, whatever. Well, my daughter, who was a kid back then, now 35. Yeah, I just gave your age away, kid. Sorry.
I got you beat.
That's right. And she's got her own business downtown. She photographs newborns. You know, very talented. Even though she's my daughter, I can still say that. But she goes, Dad, I want to do trick or treating again downtown. You know, we've got an 8-year-old grandson. That's her son, and he says, I don't want to trick or treat. I want to give out candy. So we're setting up downtown. There's like 40 businesses involved, which is like it used to be. But we're doing it at 4 o'clock tomorrow because of the big football game tomorrow night. So everybody's got time to do that. But you know, I mean, that's what it's all about is just sharing the love with other people. Now I know people have different preferences. Oh, Halloween's evil or whatever. You make what it is. You know, that's how I feel about it.
I understand, and I'm kind of like you. I enjoy the kids. I'm not a big Halloween fan.
Right.
I enjoy the kids. I have two. My oldest is, I hope, 38.
Right.
I think. My grandson's 6. My youngest son is 19. He's autistic.
Right.
He's doing one more year at Northwood High School to, Rabbits and North Caddo Rebels and not Rebels anymore, are they?
No, they're the Titans, North Caddo Titans. No, it's okay. It's okay. You know, people have to be politically correct now.
I know it, but I love the kids knocking on the doors for Halloween.
Absolutely,
I do.
Absolutely. Well, you know, and it's a big deal. You know, and like I said, we can do that. By the way, good morning, Emma. Emma says she likes candy. No, she likes candy corn yuck, and she's a fan of Sour Patch Kids. So that's our question of the day today.
Candy corn.
You're a candy corn guy?
Yes, I always have been.
Really?
Yes.
I'm not.
That's why my teeth are so bad.
All right, I got you. Well, you know, the big thing for me, good morning, Michelle Porterfield, by the way. Porterfield, yep.
That's got to be Kendra Richard and all of them out in the Blanchard area.
Well, she lives here in this area, but, you know, you never know.
Yeah.
You never know. But, yeah, good morning. Let's see, did I miss anybody else? Vanita Lance, good morning to you. And Jeannie Thomas, good morning to you. We actually have a woman named Gladys Palm who's from Pennsylvania. All right, when we started doing our shirts, our T-shirts, she was the first one to order one online and had it shipped to her. And so I've got emails of people that have done pictures of them wearing the shirt because we're going to put a collage together of the winners and the ones that just bought shirts. She landed in Shreveport yesterday. She's going to come by and visit sometime.
I heard you talked about that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see. You know, I love that kind of stuff.
I do too.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, so put faces to that. So, yeah. Michelle says she likes candy corn, but what is your favorite Halloween candy? So candy corn is your favorite.
Candy corn's my favorite. I know I'm weird.
So if I gave you Reese's peanut butter cups, you'd rather have candy corn over that?
I'd put candy corn on top of it.
Okay, that would work.
That'd be good.
And melt it, maybe?
Absolutely.
Okay.
5 seconds in the microwave is fantastic.
Hey, good morning, Lisa Payne. I saw you. I wasn't ignoring you. And good morning, Linda. So joining me in studio is Derek James, who's got a longer history in radio than I do. I've got about 19 years, I guess, because I worked 18 for, that other guy.
Right.
And we'll just say that.
Yeah, be nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm still, I still talk to him.
Friendly, I don't.
Well, what did Randy say to me? Because I said, hey, I got Derek coming in. He goes, really? And I said, yeah. And I said, I'm excited. And he goes, well, that's good. He's a good guy, blah, 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 blah. And then he said, you know what? I think you're the only person that never got fired by Bob who people liked. And I said, you think so? And he said, yeah.
I don't want to say I was fired. He just couldn't afford me.
Ooh, I like that.
Am I being nice?
Yeah, that was nice. That was good.
Okay, thank you.
So do you miss doing radio?
Oh, man, I do. I don't like today's country music.
Right.
Blake
Classic
Shelton
country,
is great.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, just some of my great friends, Joe Stampley.
Right.
I talk to Joe once a month.
Yeah.
Born in Spring Hill, lives in Henderson now. My best friend of all places lives in Doyline, Louisiana.
Okay.
Marty Haggard,
all right.
the oldest son of Merle.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, a couple of weeks ago, I emceed a show in Bossier with Marty Haggard and the legendary Leona Williams.
Okay.
So, no, I'm Waylon Willie, Statler Brothers, Oak Ridge Boys, Ronnie Millsap's my main man.
So you missed the classic country of 105.3.
Yes. Oh, my goodness.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the cat out of the bag, Randy. So Randy and I are investigating.
Don't tell me something.
No, there's no promises.
Don't do this. I won't sleep tonight.
Well, I'm gonna keep you up all night. So I love the 105.3 power.
There will never be another station like that.
Well, why couldn't there be?
Well,
wait a minute. Why couldn't there be?
There can be, but I cannot tell you the number of people I see in Shreveport, Bossier, Halton. If it just had a little bit more boost where people could hear it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get in trouble. I'll probably be sued for saying this. But if it had a little bit more boost, a little bit more power, a little bit more span, it could put the Shreveport country stations in a big world of hurt.
Well, let me tell you this, how strong that station is. All right? I can tell you this.
You know what? Hang on.
All right.
I passed by it on the way here.
Yeah.
And lights were on in the building.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been quote unquote dead for how long as far as the signal? But
over a year.
I saw lights inside the building, and I almost stopped by and said hi to Miss Ruby.
Well, just because there's lights on doesn't mean anything. I'll say
That's
that.
like a Trace Atkins song, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So 3 years ago, I was in Pineville, Louisiana, at a baseball tournament. Started raining, so we got under the awning and everything. And you know how those metal awnings, when you talk, your voice carries, right? A guy walks up and goes, "Hey, do you do radio?" And I kind of gave him that crooked smile at him and said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Do you call ball games for the dogs?" And I said, "The dog." He said, "The Bulldogs." He said, "They're terrible, but you make it interesting." And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "And where is that exactly?" I said, "Queen City, Texas." He goes, "Really?" And you know where Pineville is?
Yeah.
He could hear the games, and I was like, man. So it's a strong signal. It really is. And classic country, I think, would be huge. But right now, there's nothing going on over there.
Nope.
And legally, there's supposed to be. So that's why there's a little investigating. It's slow. It's a snail's crawl right now.
You're starting to sound like old Senator John Kennedy. You're kind of putting, some hope in the world.
Well, I do want hope in the world. And but the thing is local radio is a thing of the past.
Oh.
And that's why. I mean, if you knew the fight I had to get this. And I'll fight to get that if I have to.
Just back in my day, I guess I started in '89. I'm just going to pick some numbers out. There were 14 stations in Shreveport. There were 14 owners.
Right.
Now there's 20-something stations. There's 3 owners. The corporate world has, in my opinion, ruined radio.
Oh, well, it's not just radio. It's everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, big box store.
And I mean, I sell RVs now.
Yeah.
But thankfully, I work at a locally family-owned operation. It's not a big corporation. So, but classic country, Claude King. Oh my God, I missed him so much.
Yeah.
Tillman Franks, the manager of all times, great friend of mine, missed him so much. So, the roots in Shreveport, Bossier, and Cass County and Queen City, as far as country goes, it beats Nashville.
Right.
I mean, it does.
Yeah. No, I'm agreeing with you. Now I'll be honest with you. I'm not a classic country guy.
I can tell that. I knew there was something wrong with you.
Well, my mother worked at radio stations, but she was not a personality. She was a salesperson.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. And then she ended up going to KFSC on Channel 5 TV.
Okay.
And she was a salesperson. And so I'd been around radio, but never knew that I would be in radio,
Right.
And so I'd been around it long enough, but it was, what is it? Keg 92.1 up in Fayetteville,
Okay.
classic rock,
Yeah.
and then of course this new stuff, this pop stuff they call it.
And I'll surprise people. I'm a big Kiss fan.
Are you?
Oh God, Beth and Dr. Love. And
Absolutely.
all that. Yeah. I'm going to see Gene Simmons at a casino here in a couple months.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, their last album they did before they started changing up. When Peter Criss left,
Yep.
I thought they kind of took a step down.
I understand.
And then somebody else stepped down. Was it Paul Stanley?
No, Ace Frehley.
Ace Frehley, yeah. He stepped down, and then I thought they took another. But still, I mean, they're still good. There's no doubt about it. Emma says a classic country radio station we could get here would be awesome. Well, 105.3 does reach over here, no problem.
Yes, it does.
And so no promises. All right, we got to step to the side for the 8 o'clock hour. By the way, today is Cass County Radio KALT Derek Day. I don't think he knows that.
I did not.
But you get to do the Pledge of Allegiance for us a little bit, all right? And, of course, we got the American flag hanging up right there. And then I've got a Derek that's going to do the national anthem. It's a little different, so we'll enjoy that. So, with that being said, we're going to step to the side. This is Cass County Radio, KALT.
Cass County Radio, KALT is KPYN AM 900
Not really,
Atlanta, 95.5 FMK 238BF Atlanta, and 103.9 FMK 280 GV Atlanta.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm going to look at your system over here.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm Alan Sky. The Republican race for Senate in 2026 may be turning into a fight over who can veer further to the right. The latest numbers show Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton with a 12-point lead over Senator John Cornyn among Republicans. Houston Congressman Wesley Hunt is 26 points back. Rice University political science professor Mark Jones says the fight is now playing out over social media.
So you have Hunt attacking Cornyn for being insufficiently pro-Trump, insufficiently MAGA, and insufficiently conservative. Cornyn has decided that the best defense is a good offense.
So Cornyn posted a 2021 tape of Hunt and called him fake MAGA.
And President Trump just didn't get it right from a leadership standpoint.
Hunt says Cornyn twisted his words. Paxton then chimed in that Cornyn calling Hunt fake MAGA is the definition of irony. Another poll shows most Texans oppose deploying the National Guard to police cities in other states.
Joshua Blank, research director for the Texas Politics Project at UT Austin, says 51% of Texans were opposed, 41% support.
Yeah, so in the beginning we were digital,
to use U.S. military
because
cities, 49%
nobody had bought the,
43% for.
The tower wasn't available at the time and everything.
I think you could imagine these attitudes would shift
And,
if the National
and so we were digital, so we started here, just computerized, internet, and then Randy and I started working, and Randy said, let's go Alexa, let's go Roku, so we're on Alexa, Roku, Live 365, there's an app, which, it's just like the logo, which my youngest son designed that, and he's 24 now,
California's economy, which is
and then,
how old are you, Jim?
I'm 55, same age, yeah, and so all of that took place, and Darlene said, smile, don't pick your nose. Good morning, Guadalupe! And anyways,
the state is
and then so November 7th of 24
Samsung is getting a
was the dedeadline to get back on the air.
computer chip factory
FCC
outside
wipes it
Austin.
out.
Experts say this will improve the state's
We
business
got it
friendly
back
image.
on October
The men
22nd.
are pole position as
Didn't own it.
to invest in the age
Just
of
took
AI.
shots.
Glenn Hammer, who
Let's see
heads
what
the
happens.
Texas
And then
Association
I
of Business,
signed
says
for
there will
it,
be a ripple
January
effect.
15th
Companies
this year.
around the world will be coming
So,
to Texas
put,
because they see the
$40,000
state's support.
in.
He also points
Which,
to President Trump's tariff deals, which call for
Anyways,
massive
got it up.
investment in
Even
the
paid a
United
guy
States.
to go up there and check because the
In San
bolts
Antonio,
were out.
Michael Board,
You know,
CSN News.
but
Former Gateway
one
Church
place said
pastor
they do
Robert
it
Morris and his wife want a
$3,700.
judge in Texas to dismiss them from $1 million
So I had
defamation
somebody's
lawsuit
going,
filed by the woman who was convicted of sexually
I'm
abusing
like,
decades
good,
ago.
ask you
They
about
deny
it.
the allegation.
So,
They also say the claims
turns out I had a buddy,
plaintiffs did not ask for a correction or retraction
that owns a
required
cell
by
tower.
Texas law. This
My
is
business,
CSN News.
right? So I said, "You're doing radio terrors?" He goes, "Absolutely." I said, "How much?" And he said,
What Jerry Townsend was?
No, it's Deaton, Craig Deaton out of Winsboro. His dad used to be Ronnie Deaton, who owned Ronnie's cell towers and CBs. Yeah, Craig's young. He's well, I say young, he's a little younger than us. And
against Mother Nature.
they came over.
Roofing is hail and fire resistant, and when installed to specifications, is designed to withstand winds in excess of 100 miles an hour. Plus, Mueller offers a wide selection of colors and panel styles, including metal shingles, to give the beauty and protection of what matters to you. With Mueller, you're not just choosing a product.
Well, you know, Matt, I'm bad on time frames. Early 2000s, I guess. I programmed and did mornings at Classic Country 106.7 in Shreveport.
Right.
With Kerry Camp. And no budget, no advertising, and beat Gary McCoy.
Really?
Yeah. Beat Gary
The
McCoy.
president says he's lowering tariffs on Chinese
It's just the
imports from
music,
57
man.
to 47%.
You know.
Well, see, here we play nothing but gospel music.
Right.
You know, Southern gospel, contemporary, like which I hate the genre titles.
I understand.
I just like gospel music.
That's right.
But like this right here, this Texas State Network news. That's free. That's a free deal. We have to pay we have to play 2 of their advertisers. I don't care. I'm getting the news for free. You know, and it plays every hour and everything. We've been pleased.
With like the Down East boys.
Yeah.
Gotta love them.
Oh yeah. So Donnie Hooten, you know him?
Know the name.
Okay, so he's with the Hootens. You know, him and his 2 sons. He and I got Jason Crabb here in
I
Atlanta.
know that name.
You know, and I got him here with the Hooten and everything. And so he called me and goes, "Hey, you want the those micro jingles?" And there's a ton of them. Anyways, yeah, Down East Boys is going to be here.
Welcome
November
to the
7th.
Trading Post on Cass County Radio, KALT. You can call or text us at 903-650-7358. Email us at casscountyradio@gmail.com or leave a comment on Facebook Live. Get ready, because you never know what's coming up on the Trading Post on Cass County Radio, KALT.
Cass County Radio, KALT. Good morning. That's Zach Williams and Stephen Frutrick, and it's called Rattle. If you've never heard it, it's a great song. And the video actually has testimonies, and it's a lot of fun to read and amazing at the same time. All right, let me share another encouraging scripture with you about respect. All right, respect. And like I said, you can have a difference of opinion with me. And back in the day, it was okay to have a difference of opinion. We could still get along. Nowadays, people want to fight.
You know, it's unbelievable. I did a little speech right before I got fired from radio about, instead of all the shooting and all the stabbing and all the disagreeing and all the back and forth, let's do what our families did. Let's sit down and talk about it.
That's right. Talk it out. Or are you a football fan?
I am.
Who's your team?
I don't want to tell you because I was listening to you on the way here.
So you're a Cowboy fan?
I am a Cowboys fan. Old school. Tom Landry, Staubach, Danny White.
No, I'm just kidding.
I heard that. Okay.
No, the thing.
I enjoyed it, Jim. Have a good day.
Well, the thing is it's okay. We all make mad mistakes in our life, you know.
Like you did.
That's right.
Yeah.
Not being a Cowboy fan, right? Yeah. 1989, I was their biggest fan. They went 1-15 that year, and I cried when they won 6-3. All right, Philippians chapter 2, verse 3. Philippians chapter 2, verse 3. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourself. And, you know, the thing is, it's a me now. It's me now, and that's the problem. Social media has ruined people and stuff. So people forget this scripture here, Philippians chapter 2, verse 3. And so, you know, you're allowed to have a difference of an opinion, but respect the other opinion. It's the Democrats and Republicans, I don't care where you stand at politically. They're all idiots.
Absolutely.
You know.
And I always say, you know, I have my certain opinions, of course. I don't discuss it on the radio.
Right.
I never have, but whoever wins, Republican, Democrat, or Independent, I hope they do good, because if he or she does good, we do good.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. And, you know, and the thing is, the one thing I will say, the border does have to be protected. I don't care, Republican, Democrat, Independent. You know,
I think it has been.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So there's a lot of that going on right now, that's for sure. All right. Well, today is Cass County Radio, KALT. Derek Day. Derek James in studio with us, and I've got another Derek lined up to do the national anthem, because Derek here said,
No.
Yeah, so we do a blitz of questions before we let you do the pledge.
Okay.
All right, so who's your mom and dad?
Rusty and Marianne James. As a matter of fact, my mama's family's from Natchitoches.
Okay.
My grandpa, her daddy, was mayor in Natchitoches for 16 years.
All right.
Daddy's from Shreveport, went to Northwestern, kicked. Actually had a job going with the Dallas Cowboys, kicking, and then I came along and he dropped out of college, and he's dirt poor now.
Oh well,
Yeah.
aren't we all?
Yeah.
All right, who's your favorite?
Who's my favorite what?
Your mom and dad. Who's your favorite?
Oh gosh, Dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hesitated. You sure?
Well, I don't know if Mom was listening.
All right, and what was your favorite subject in school?
ROTC.
Really?
I was battalion commander in 1988 at Northwood.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like it.
Turned down a scholarship at A&M, actually, to go under radio.
Well, yeah. What were you
Look at me
thinking?
now.
Yeah, what were you thinking? So I'm a retired Air Force brat. My dad was a lieutenant colonel.
I thank your dad for that, and your whole family, actually.
Yeah, it's a big sacrifice.
Yeah.
All right, now, if you're on death row,
Yep.
all right, which I hope you never are, what is your favorite food? And I need you to be specific. What would you ask for on death row?
10 pounds of crawfish, corn, and potatoes.
Well, that would you already knew that right off the bat.
I don't plan on going to death row, so that wouldn't break off. That's my favorite.
That's what your favorite food.
Yeah.
All right, I like it. And then, what were you planning on being growing up?
DJ.
Really?
Yeah.
In middle school, high school, you said I want to be a DJ.
Back in the days, I would listen to KOKA to a guy named Gay Papa.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, he had a contest. He called our house at 701 Dodd Drive in North Highlands. I answered the phone, and he asked me if I knew the secret word of the day. I says, no, sir. He said, guess. I said, rock. He said, wow, it was stone. And I was just amazed at how somebody in such a small room could be heard so far away.
Yes.
And also, I was amazed at how ugly they were when I finally met them. Including myself.
Well, I was about to say.
No, you're a dapper-looking young man.
Okay, we'll let you.
Wow.
Yeah. Get that shovel off me right
Jeez.
now. All right. Who's your hero?
My dad.
Your dad?
My dad and my youngest son.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you this. Derek and I have talked through messaging and phone calls, and we've talked about your son.
Yeah.
And I love how highly you talk about him.
Oh, I could tell you a story on how we acquired him, but I don't know if you have time for that. But no, he's my hero. 30 seconds?
Yeah.
That'd be okay?
Absolutely.
God, I hope my wife's not listening. My wife's daughter has had issues.
Right.
Drugs and stuff, and she got pregnant and had John Dakota. And we tried to help her out, and they moved in with us. At the age of 1 or 2 months, she was trying to feed John Dakota, and he wasn't hungry. And he got to crying. Well, she shook him, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
So I grabbed John Dakota, told Jenny and Modus at that time, Corey, to go outside. You know, I'll handle this. And it got ugly. So a couple months went by, she went to jail, and my mom and my wife Jenny had found a prominent family in Dallas to adopt John Dakota. I said, well, great. We're sitting on the back porch, and I said, you know what, I've never held him. Just let me hold him. And I held him, and he looked at me.
That was it.
Let's start the process.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's adopted 19 now, and he's going an extra year to Northwood High School. Who Shannon Wall and the team out there is fantastic. He's learning job skills so we can get a job next year. But no, he's probably the reason I'm still alive, to be honest with you.
I love that.
Yeah.
So there's a organization in Texarkana on the Arkansas side called Texarkana Resource, and they deal with mentally challenged and stuff like that. And they asked me 3 years ago to be an MC at a drawdown, and now I'm like, hey, I'll message her. Hey, when's drawdown? I'm ready to come back. You know, because I love what it stands for. Not because I get a microphone and I get to run my mouth.
Yeah.
But for the money that's raised, and the grand prize on the drawdown is $5,000.
Wow.
And I put people on the spot when it gets down to the final two. I'll go, will you split the pot with Texarkana Resource?
Absolutely.
And you know, and they do.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
You know, and so, and they tell me, don't say that. And I'm like, why not? This is a fundraiser. So, all right. And then, of course, you've already answered the question of the day about being National Candy Corn Day. You like candy corn?
I love candy corn.
That is your deal.
Yeah.
All right. By the way, good morning to Katie, and I want to make sure Candy. We got Candy right there.
There you go.
Candy with an I. All right. Well, good morning. All right. So let me play this real quick. Here we go.
It's time now for the Pledge of Allegiance and National Anthem. Brought to you by Genesis Prime Care. Compassionate care close to home.
All right, we want to thank Bobby Joe and, of course, Genesis Prime Care. Don't forget, they're on Highway 43, Louise Street, the old Brooks Hospital. That's where Genesis Prime Care is going to build a new location, and I am so excited about that. So our medical field in town is going to step up, and I love it. All right, well, once again, and continue healing for Bobby Joe. She just recently had surgery, and that's not my story to tell, but yeah, she's doing better. Tammy talked to her yesterday, and that's good. All right, so with that, it's time for us to leap to our feet, remove our hats from our head, and place our hands on our heart. It's time for our Pledge of Allegiance and our National Anthem. Derek James is going to lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Very good. And then I've got Mr. Derek Sebastian with the ukulele. There you go. A little interesting there with the ukulele, but hey, guess what? We stayed in line with Cass County Radio, KALT, Derek Day. Derek Sebastian right there, and if you want him to come play for you, 808-870-8460. Give him a call, and he can do ukulele playing for you. Tracy says, come on Friday. So Friday is Chris Day. We always do Chris Stapleton, the national anthem. I think that's one of the best national anthems out there. All right, well, guess what? We got a phone call, so let's go to it right now. Good morning. You're on the Cass County Trading Post. Where are you calling from? Hey, Midge, how are you?
Well, I just want to let you know that Randy's coming home today.
Okay.
Around noon, they put a stent in his heart.
Wow, okay.
But he's going to, we're going to get to do our show. So I'm proud of that. But
Absolutely.
I wanted to let you know.
All right.
Be all right.
All right, well, you still need me to come over there, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Come see me.
All right, well, I'm going to come see you and help you load up tomorrow evening, okay?
Oh, he'll do that.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't mind.
Oh, yeah, he will do that.
I mean,
yeah.
he just got a stint, so that's why I'm saying I don't mind coming over.
Yeah. He said he'd be all right.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna take your word for it then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll come see you regardless.
I always pay him, to help me.
Well, you're not. If I show up, you're not paying me. You understand that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'll kick your tail in.
Anyway, I'll see everybody Friday.
That's right.
Jams, jellies, pickle, salsa, live soap, and local honey. If you need anything here at the house, just give me a call,
903-796-3611. 3611. I got you, Midge.
All right, bye, alligator.
After a while, crocodile. Take care. All right, Midge has got her jams, jellies, her lye soap, her pickles, her local honey, and her salsa. The phone number, 903-796-3611. And you heard her say, I'll see you Friday. She's talking to me, but guess what? You can see her Saturday with this right here.
What's happening in Cass County? Brought to you by Sonic, America's Drive-In. Now open until 2 a.m. and home of your all-time favorites.
The Cullen Baker Fair is almost here. It all happens Saturday, November 1st. Over 200 vendors plus food booths and ready to serve up your fair favorites. Don't miss the homemade fried pies under the awning by the country store. Get your Cullen Baker Fair t-shirts, this year's or last year's, just $20 each. Bounce houses are back behind the food court, $10 for all-day fun. Check out the antique tractors on Texas and Maine, and stop by the Blood Bus by the railroad tracks to donate if you can. The parade rolls out at 10 a.m. The car show runs in the school parking lot, and there's live music all day from 8 to 5, capped off with a street dance from 7 to 11 p.m. The country store's open 8 to 5, and don't forget your raffle tickets, just $3 each. You could win a hand-painted quilt by Yvonne Vestal or a glider rocker handmade by Sammy Humphrey. So come on out and celebrate small-town fun at the Cullen Baker Fair, Saturday, November 1st.
If your civic club or nonprofit organization has an announcement, email it to casscountyradio@gmail.com and we will get the word out. What's happening, Cass County? Brought to you by Sonic, America's Drive-In. Now open until 2 a.m. and home of your all-time favorites.
All right, so I want to remind everybody that's coming up this Saturday. Parade begins at 10 o'clock. The booths are going to be open at 8. I'll be there broadcasting live probably after 10 because I've got Bick and everything. But I do want to say good morning to Stuart and Letitia and Janie. Hello, Janie. Be right. So, yeah, that's going on Saturday, the Cullen Baker Fair. It's a big... You ever been?
I've done remotes there
years
ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, they're known for the fried pies and everything.
That's right.
But, by the way, if you're joining us on Facebook, no, that's not me that you're seeing. That's Derek James. Mr. Classic Country himself. That's what I've always called him, even before I met him personally. Today's our first time we've ever met.
Face to face.
Yeah, face to face.
You are a very dapper looking young man.
Whatever.
Now, I say that I left my glasses in my
I was going to say, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, I do want to remind everybody about the Lions Club Coat Drive benefiting Mission Atlanta. We're looking for coats, gloves, hats, scarves, and everything. It ends, I believe it's November 21st. Amanda Jackson, one of our Lions, Lion Amanda, because I don't want Stuart Smith to get on to me, Lion Stewart. Give her a call, 903-277-1803. It's a big deal, and let me tell you something. God has truly blessed this ministry that Amanda wanted to do. I mean, people show up with coats. People have been showing up with cash. Shout out to Robin Blackwood. She was the first one to donate monetary and stuff. Mr. James has a beautiful voice. Someone just said.
Who said that?
Tara from the DCO.
DCO, what's that stand for?
District Clerk's Office.
Oh.
And she says you have a beautiful voice.
She probably knows me if she works at a court office or something there. But thank you, Miss Tara. Thank you.
Yeah, I love it. Well, Tara, she, let me tell you this. Last year we did a thing called Hydrate Our Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I was like, hey, if you want to help, blah, blah, blah. And we was all of our volunteer fire departments.
Okay.
All right.
I love them.
We did 3 pallets of water.
Wow.
3. One was donated by Clements Construction and Realty, Angie Grissom. And then another one was donated by Crump's Food Store in Linden. Okay. And then the Cass County Peace Officers Association assisted. Some individual listeners participated. And then I said, hey, I'll meet you guys at Crump's, and that's where we'll do it. Tara was already there because she's part of the Cass County Peace Officers, and she had everybody organized.
That's right.
And I was just like, what do you want me to do? So, yeah, Tara's awesome. And by the way, I want to remind everybody that the Cass County Peace Officers Association is selling bleacher seats for the Christmas parade. And they're going to be on either side of the judges' table and our table. And some of the best seats in the house. So definitely show up for that. And get with Tara and the gang about a seat. I don't know if they're $5 or $10. It doesn't matter. It goes to Shop with a Cop, which they had their biggest turnout this past year and looking to do even bigger this year. So, yeah. All right. So, what are you doing now since you're not in radio?
My main question is, I have a dear lease in Blanchard.
Okay.
And I think this place is closed, but this place was so good and so clean. Coach Processing in Atlanta, are they still open?
I don't think so.
Really? That's sad.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of things aren't open anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, do you remember J&L Grill?
I do.
And now it's a firework building. I mean, come on, But that's when the natural gas went out of sight and everything. Of course, after they closed, it went down. I was like,
right.
That's about right. But
I'm selling RVs again. I did that a long time.
Okay.
Campers RV in Shreveport, 7700 West 70th.
Shameless plug.
Yes. Proud to say family owned and operated since 1984.
Okay.
No big corporation, no smoking games. You come in, you want the best price on the trailer, you want the most on your trade. We're going to do all we can to make it pleasant, easy, quick, and get your family out enjoying family time together.
Employee discount?
Yes, you can change your last name to James and we'll give you an employee discount.
Well, you got to ask.
Absolutely.
That's right. I do want to say good morning to Sheila Gregory and Lionel Gowdy. Good morning to you guys. And Shirley Cowan also, if I didn't say good morning to you earlier. All right, we got to take a quick break. We got to pay some bills. I've got Dennis and Jim's News Whims coming up next right here on Cass County Radio, KALT, your local radio station, 900 AM, 95.5 FM, the World Wide Web, casscountyradio.com, and, of course, Roku, Live 365, and there's an app for that. Cass County Radio, KALT. We'll be right back. Good morning. 24 minutes after 8.
Price Hardware in Atlanta is open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 until 6 p.m. for all your hardware needs. Price Hardware can help you with just about any project. Their staff takes pride in customer service, lawn and garden tools, paint, housewares, plumbing, and much more. Price Hardware is open Monday through Saturday, 7:30 till 6 p.m. at 302 North William Street in Atlanta.
If you're looking to purchase a home, a commercial piece of property, or real estate, or you'd like to sell your current home, commercial property, or acreage, call Stuart Smith at Superior Realty. Stuart Smith with Superior Realty is the sponsor of our Atlanta Rabbits Player of the Game. Call Stuart Smith, Atlanta High graduate, for all your real estate needs. That's Stuart Smith at Superior Realty. Call 903-824-2281. 903-824-2281.
Frank Lanier at East Texas Realty specializes in real estate market in East Texas, and he gives all of his customers personal attention. List your property with Frank Lanier at East Texas Realty. He'll work hard to make sure that it sells at a price it's worth, and he'll do the best to advertise the property and show it to as many real estate agents and prospective buyers as possible.
mainly
you can expect the same personal service from Frank when you're looking to buy a property too. Frank Lanier wants to help you with your real estate needs. Call Frank Lanier at East Texas Realty in Linden at 903-756-7781.
Are you tired of scrolling and dreaming? Ready to find that perfect place you love coming home to? Right here in the Cass County area? This is Tammy Davenport with Superior Realty. I'm your go-to for navigating today's hot real estate market. Whether you're buying your first home, selling for top dollar, or searching for that dream property, I make it really simple. Don't miss out on your next home. Call me directly at 903-824-7289. That's 903-824-7289. Find your superior home with me, Tammy Davenport at Superior Realty.
Realtor Tammy Davenport, brokered by Superior Realty.
Hey guys, it's Frankie with Hill Insurance. We're located at 509 West Main Street, Atlanta, Texas. Our phone number is 903-796-2929. We'd be glad to quote your insurance, whether it's commercial, trucking, inland marine, general liability, workers' comp, property. Of course, on our personal lines, we do home and auto and all your recreational needs. And we do sponsor Jim's Newswim.
Come on now, Linda!
Cool, actually. So give us a call. Again, it's 903-796-2929. See you later.
Somebody pray.
Cass County Radio, KALT. Good morning. That is one of the songs I told you about yesterday. Crowder, a local guy from Texarkana who's made it big. The song is called Somebody Prayed. Let me tell you something. It doesn't matter what you're going on in life, where you're at spiritually, somebody's praying for you. All right? I can say that honestly because I know where I was and everything. And am I perfect? Absolutely not. You know, I tell my wife I am, but she sees right through that.
Smart woman.
That's right. All right, Titus chapter 2, verse 7. Titus chapter 2, verse 7. We've been talking about respect. And, of course, I want to remind everybody that Price Hardware and R-Jog Rentals, the proud sponsor of our Encouraging Scriptures. Titus chapter 2, verse 7. In everything, set them an example by doing what is good. In your teaching, show integrity, seriousness. Here's the big thing, all right? People watch who you are, all right? Like everyone says, well, that's Jim right there, and he's got a Christian radio station. How's he acting? You know? Oh, yeah. And I know that, you know? And it's not like I'm walking on eggshells trying to be perfect, because I'm not. I'll tell everybody real quick. I fall short of the glory every day. So just remember that, you know? If you're professing your faith, remember, you got to walk and people are watching you. But don't walk on eggshells because you're going to fall short. That is for sure. All right. Well, you heard Hale Insurance just then, right?
Mm-hmm, yes.
They are the proud sponsor of Dennis and Jim's Newswhims. And what these are oddball stories across the world. And wow, that's all I can say because there's some dingbats out there in this world. And it is truly amazing. But Hale Insurance, who specialize in commercial trucking and motorcycle insurance in the great state of Texas and that other great state, the state of Arkansas. That's right. I said it. Arkansas. Tracy, you can get over it, you know, because we love Arkansas. All right, so here we go. Let's do it. Dennis and Jim's Newswhims. Right now, they're also the proud sponsor of this music. 903-796-2929, Hale Insurance. All right, on October 18th in Bangkok, Thailand, Pitaya Mulan, 51, was arrested as he conducted a delicate procedure in the backseat of his vintage Toyota Corolla.
Well, that's interesting enough as you started.
That's exactly right. The Daily Mail reported this. Mullen, also known as Chang Yai Modify, allegedly offered genital enhancement treatments to men in the region in spite of the fact that he is not licensed to perform such services. He promoted his business on TikTok.
And his TikTok name was Dr. Davenport, right?
Absolutely not. Offering, you know what, enlargements, circumcision, and pearl implantations, saying he learned how to do the surgeries by watching social media videos. I feel so confident already. I became interested in this kind of work, so I studied and developed it as a side hustle to supplement my income, he said. Authorities found no sterilizing equipment in the makeshift operating theater, but they did find local anesthetics, surgical blades, needles, and other equipment. He was charged with practicing medicine without registration or authorization, which could land him in prison for only 3 years. Good gravy. That's all I can say to that.
I have nothing to say.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Let's go. Before we do another story, let's go to the phone line. By the way, good morning, Dawn. Good morning. You're on the Cass County Trading Post. Where are you calling from?
Hello.
Hello. There you go, Marshall. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. Hey, today I have this 2012 Dodge 1-ton. I have a Troy-built rear-time tiller. I have 2 QQF cabinet hatcheries, and I have a 3-point hay spear. Telephone number is 903-926-2315.
2315. Today is National Candy Corn Day. Is that your favorite Halloween candy, or is there something else?
Man, I'd love to, but I'm diabetic, so it's hard to eat any candy.
Well, I feel for you. All right, I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, I want to remind everybody, he's got the 4-wheel drive 2012 Dodge 1-ton dually. It's got crew cab, diesel with tires with only 7,000 miles on it, 2 new batteries, $24,750. He's got 2 GQF hatcheries. He also has that 3-point hay spear for the back of the truck or tractor, and then he's got that, and this is the deal, I think, Super Bronco Troy-built rear tine tiller with only 1 hour of use on it, $850. 903-926-2315. All right, let's do another Jim's News Whims, and then we'll step to the side. All right, Ray, the cat clearly did not want to be left behind when his family left their home in Pennsylvania for Keene, New Hampshire on September 26th. The Washington Post reported after driving about 100 miles, Tony DiNardo, Ray's owner, stopped the family van for a bathroom break and discovered the 8-year-old cat clinging to the vehicle's roof.
Wow.
How did this cat stay on there, wondered Tony's wife, Margaret, and he was completely unfazed. The family believed Ray lodged himself in between luggage strapped to the van's top as they sped along the interstate. The DiNardos leaned in, stopping at a pet store for a leash, harness, backpack, and food for Ray, and he joined the adventure. Tony carried him across the finish line at the marathon in Keene, and Ray seemed to really like Times Square at night, Margaret said as they're stopping New York City. She plans to write a children's book about her pet's adventure.
A lot of catnip involved in that, wasn't there?
Absolutely. Something there. And, of course, it makes me think of Vacation with the Griswolds. Remember when they put the leash on the dog? Yeah. The dog did not make the trip.
Yep.
All right, well, right now, that is your Dennis and Jim's News Whims brought to you by Hale Insurance, and we appreciate Frankie and the gang, which Frankie and Tommy should be coming back from Australia today. They caught a plane yesterday and should be back today, so don't call her. Call Kendall or Anna at 903-796-2929. Hale Insurance, the proud sponsor of Dennis and Jim's News Whims. All right, we're going to step to the side, and when we come back, we're going to pay respects to families who have lost loved ones with our funeral announcements. I believe we have 2 funeral announcements, and then we'll go from there. We'll talk with Derek some more right here on Cass County Radio, KALT, Cass County Trading Post, 900 AM, 95.5 FM, and of course Roku, Live 365, and there's an app for that. Don't forget, we're also on YouTube. Check it out. Cass County Radio, KALT. Be right back.
This is Bobby Joe with Genesis Prime Care Ellington Memorial Clinic, and we want you to know your health is our priority and your schedule matters. We're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5
7 to 9
p.m.
Monday through
And our
Thursday,
walk-in
7 to 10
clinic
on
is open
Friday.
Saturdays from 8 a.m. to
Yeah, I've got a
noon.
coach
So you
coming
can
in
get care when it
tomorrow
works for
night. So I
you.
do a
Our
show on
services
Friday
include
nights
family medicine,
from 10:30 to
pediatrics,
1:30
behavioral
in the
health,
morning.
and more.
gracious.
All in
Yeah,
one
well,
place,
but it's
right
fun.
here in
It
your
really is.
community. We're accepting new
basically go
patients, and
over,
whether you have insurance
the
or not,
scoreboards,
it's
the high
no
school
problem.
scoreboards,
We have
and
options
then I
to
call
make your
coaches
care
that win.
accessible and
I used to call
affordable.
North
Give us a
Caddo,
call
but they
today
quit
at
answering the phone, so I said,
903-796-2868 and take the first step toward
My
Prime
cousin,
Health.
it
That's
was probably her. She used to be the principal out
903-796-2868
there.
or
Annie
visit us
Cherry,
online at
love her.
genesisprimecare.org
So,
to learn more.
she's
Genesis
precious.
Prime
Oh
Care,
yeah,
Ellington
and now she's
Memorial
doing
Clinic.
this
Compassionate
Cherry
care.
Hill Farm.
yes,
Yeah.
and
The
doing well,
Wesley House
from
is
what
the
I understand.
perfect place
But no,
for
I had the
seniors
coaches
who
cell
value their
numbers.
independence,
You know,
yet need
they
help
wouldn't
with
answer.
daily
They wouldn't
activities
answer.
such as
And I'm like,
bathing,
I'm giving you an
dressing, and
opportunity to
medication
showcase your
assistance.
kids and your
We focus
program.
on individual wellness and encourage continued
And then
independence
Laura had a
with a
cousin that
tailored
was coach
plan
the
of
airline that
assistance
just
provided
retired from
by
there. He's at Elysian
well-trained
Fields
team members
now.
available 24
Maines?
hours a
No,
day.
Justin
Our
James.
Wesley
Okay, well,
House
Bo
offers
Mays is the
50
head
living
coach over there.
residents enjoy
At
living
Elysian Fields?
spaces
Yeah.
designed
Yeah,
for
I'm
privacy,
sorry, principal.
comfort, and
Principal, okay.
accessibility,
Yeah,
large
Bo Mays is
windows,
killing over there.
kitchenettes,
They're 8-0
and
or
floor
9-0.
plans that
I think
suit
so.
individual
Yeah, he's
tastes.
principal.
It's his first year there,
All
yeah.
residents to bring their
And,
own furniture and decorate their
the
room
thing
with
is,
personal
all right,
items,
so
artwork,
Texas,
and
you can
family
find any
photos.
store
On the
in high
things
school
that make a place to live
on the
feel
website.
like home.
Arkansas,
Every
you can
brand is
find
also
stores
equipped
anywhere
with an
on the
emergency call
website.
response system for
Louisiana,
added
Oklahoma, can't
confidence.
find any
Let
stores.
our
It's
house
like pulling
be
teeth,
your
and I'm
home.
like, come on.
Call Linda Hill, the
Northwood's having a pretty
executive
good year.
director.
Yeah, they are.
today
I'm proud
for
of
a free, no
We used to,
obligation
when
assessment
Evangel
at
was like,
903
the team, we used to go over there when they played on Saturdays and watch them play.
6300.
I remember when Brock Berlin
Oh, yeah.
was there.
At Hanner
And,
Funeral Service, we
I think they played
understand when you've
Southwood
suffered a loss,
at Independence
and we
Stadium.
care and have been
And I'll never
providing
forget,
caring
he gets
service to the
flushed out. They're on the
architects
near
for
hash
over
mark to
83
us.
years.
He
We
gets flushed
offer a
out the
full
pocket
range
to
of
the far
professional
sideline,
services,
between the
including
sideline
grief
and the
support,
far
a
hash
grief
mark.
support resource
Stops,
center, and
plants his
grief
feet,
support
and throws
groups.
it
Our
70 yards
supportive,
across the
caring
field.
staff is here for you,
You know, the guy
when you need
catches
us.
it, full
Hanner
stride.
Funeral Service,
It's
103
crazy.
West Main Street, Atlanta, and at
love this woman's voice right here.
HannerFuneralService.com. Call
This one here.
903-796-2835.
With over 60 years of experience,
Her name's
let our
Jam
family
Coffee.
help
I don't
your
know, it just-
family say goodbye.
just
Sasser
rolls.
Funeral Home, located at 100.
Hey, Dory Serrano, good morning.
With full
From
trust
San
and
Antonio.
safety
That's right, I know where you're from. I checked you out.
With our life insurance.
Good morning, Donna.
where the insurance benefits
Yeah, Dory
can
pops
help
on
with
about
the
this
funeral
time
costs and also
and just
pay
sits there.
benefits
I can't get her to
family.
speak. I
With
can't tell her
local owner,
tell me
Mr.
good morning or
Jesse
anything.
and
But I'm gonna
Miss
keep
Ida
calling her out.
Factor
Very good.
have
And you never know.
And what's her name?
in the community.
Dory,
They
like
care about people.
like
If you
the
ever
Dory
need
the
to
fish.
sit down and
Hey,
discuss
Dory,
with
good
family
morning.
resource, we're here to serve you. With everything
And
going on
Simone,
at the funeral
good morning
home,
to you.
serve
I love that
while
name.
working
And
with you
Yona.
in your time of need. If you mention
I love
Cass
it.
County Radio, KALT, there will be a discounted rate for your funeral services. For more information, call 903-897-0800 or 214-621-9942. Ask for Jan Coffee at Sasser Funeral Home, your family funeral experts.
Your funeral announcements this morning on Cass County Radio, KALT, Cass County Trading Post, are brought to you by Hanner Funeral Services and Sasser Funeral Home of Naples. Janet Betty Haynes, age 76, of Queen City, went to be with the Lord on Sunday, October 26th. She was born November 13th, 1948 in Kansas to James and Georgia Betty. Janet was a Christian by faith and a retired school teacher. She is preceded in death by her son, John Ellis Curry, brother, Jimmy Betty, and her parents. Janet is survived by 3 sons, Matthew Haynes and his wife Amber, Daniel Haynes, Bradley Haynes, brother Jesse Betty and his wife Deanna, sister Jennifer Warren, and husband Kenneth, numerous grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and a host of other family and friends. Cremation arrangements are under the direction of Hanner Funeral Services. Donald Harris, age 76, of Linden, passed away at his home on Friday, October 24th. He was born July 10th, 1949 in Hugh Springs to Ranchi and Verna Ruth Harris. Don was a hard worker and an independent man who took pride in owning and operating his own storage business. He is survived by a special friend, Annette Wilson, his nephew and wife, Michael and Elizabeth Harris, his niece and husband, Sandy and J.C. Lanier, great nieces, Zoe and Zadia, great nephews, Michael and Ira Scott, and great niece, Clover. To honor Don's life, the family will host a meal in his memory on Sunday, November 9th at Don Juan's in Hugh Springs. Arrangements entrusted to Reader Day's Funeral Home in Hugh Springs. And that is your funeral announcements this morning on Cass County Radio, KALT, Cass County Trading Post, and they have been brought to you by Hanner Funeral Services and Sasser Funeral Home of Naples. All right, well, joining me in studio, good morning, by the way. Joining me in studio is Jared James and Mr. Classic Country. That's what I've always heard about him and know about him. And then talking with you earlier, you definitely know what you're talking about.
I love Classic Country, man. You know, I had the privilege of one time of doing a Friday morning show with the late, great Tillman Franks.
Right. Who
was there at the Louisiana Hayride. He helped bring Elvis in for Frank Page. He managed Claude King, Johnny Horton, a singing fisherman, and then good friends with Claude King. Quick story about Claude. He always stayed in Shreveport, never moved to Nashville. Still had a home out there off of Walker and Dean Road, and he had a little catfish pond back there.
Right.
And I'd take my wife and my oldest son at the time the catfish. Hot summer day, Claude would walk out there in his overalls, country as could be, telling me stories, and I had my ice chest there. Excuse me for saying this. Catching catfish. Claude would keep looking back at the house. Did this for like 10 minutes. I said, Mr. Claude, just what are you looking for? He said, I wanted to make sure my wife Barbara ain't looking. I said, why? He said, that cold beer in your ice chest sure looks good. When she sees me good one, she gonna hurt me.
I understand. Yep. So let me ask you this. Like you said, you're selling RVs and motorhomes and stuff like that, which you did before.
Right.
And then you got into radio.
Went back to radio.
Yeah. And then now you're back with RVs and motorhomes.
Mm-hmm.
But if an opportunity presented itself to get back into radio, which, I mean, you and I both know there's no money in radio.
Right.
You know, but it's just
It's not about money in that business.
That's right. It's about the enjoyment of people. Good morning, Sue, by the way. Good morning, Sue Draper. If the opportunity presented itself, would that be something you'd want to do again?
I'd done it yesterday.
Would you?
I'd have done it yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I got fired for such a stupid reason.
Right.
You know?
Well, no, you told me about it. I think it's stupid. Go ahead.
Yeah. Thanksgiving before last, had the #1 morning show in Shreveport, KRMD.
Right.
They offered to send my wife and myself to Nashville to the CMA Award shows. I'm thinking, I live in Blanchard. I've never been to Nashville, never been to a show like this.
Right.
So we get there, and I'm talking to somebody named Richard Cavender. Introduced myself. He said, well, I have a store in Shreveport, Bossier. I said, what is it? He said, Cavender's. I said, oh, my God. This woman stood up next to him. He said, he sells my merchandise. I'm so-and-so LaCasey from LaCasey Boots.
Right.
This other guy stands up. He says, my last name's not Wrangler, but I own Wrangler jeans, and Jelly Roll is right there. I'm talking to Whispering Bill Anderson. I said, what's going on?
Right.
Great show. Go back in the hotel lobby at about midnight. They have a cardboard cutout of Dolly Parton. Cardboard cutout. Wife wants our picture made with it. Of course, I'm a smart husband. I agreed. It's my wife, myself, and the cardboard of Dolly. I put my arm over the cardboard shoulder. My hand lands in the wrong place on the cardboard, which is not hard to do with Dolly.
Right.
I put it on Facebook. Thousands of likes. Somebody takes it off my Facebook page. It makes national news as far as country stations go, and the corporation fired me 2 weeks later.
Which is crazy.
So there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's, he shared that story with me, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
And real quick, man, I'm looking at your desk here in the gorgeous studio. It's very liking and homey, but I see a book on your desk that really gets my attention.
Yeah.
It's called The Diary of a Female Truck Driver.
Yeah, that's Donya Howard.
Have you read that book?
I have.
Have you really?
I have.
What was her CB handle?
It was olive oil.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very impressive. I thought I'd catch you off guard with
No,
that.
you're not going to catch me off guard, though. I don't keep anything on my desk that I don't know about. You know what I mean?
The Diary of a Female Truck Driver.
Yeah, we actually, so we used to talk to her every day on the road. It was a little segment we did the last 10,
I love truck drivers.
10 to 12 minutes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. 10 to 12 minutes before 8 o'clock. She, I'd give her, 12 to 15 minutes every day. Well, now she's not a truck driver. She does other stuff, and I said, well, you're boring now. So, and it's a joke, but what we do now is she joins us on Wednesdays, that same segment once a week, and the cartoon character Dora the Explorer.
Absolutely.
All right.
Unfortunately, I do.
Yeah. Well, I played the theme music, and when it says Dora, I go, Donya! I do that. So it's Donya the Explorer, because she goes somewhere every Tuesday, and she tells everybody where she went. Like, she's been to Natchez, she's been to Blanchard, she's been, and tells about something
Everywhere.
interesting. Yeah. And they just went to Maine and Massachusetts and all that up there with her mom and her dad. Well, her dad has fallen ill. And so yesterday we were going to talk with her, but she was on her way there. Well, her cell phone is terrible. I've told her, I said, you need to get a new cell phone. And so it's always terrible. So she goes, I'll call you back. Well, we never heard from her and stuff. But, but I saw an update on Facebook from her sister about her dad's, which is good.
Speaking of truck drivers, years ago, I used to do a 7 to midnight show on the AM side of the old KWKH.
Okay.
And at midnight, the legendary Larry Scott and the Interstate Roadshow would come on. I'd get to visit with Larry, and I'd say, Larry, you're always dressed up. I mean, it's midnight. You got on pressed jeans and pressed shirts. I said, why? He says, you never know who's going to walk in the studio door like this guy. It was George Lindsay Gomer from the Andy Griffith Show.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, so Facebook, all right? People are doing Facebook now with radio shows and TikTok and YouTube and all that kind of stuff, which is fine, because there's people that watch us that are not from this area, okay? Which is awesome.
Right,
we
I
can
love
reach
that,
out.
yeah.
So one time I was interviewing the city manager, okay, at the old studio. And like I said, nobody could see anything from here down. So I'm wearing some pajama pants, because I'm like, it's Friday, I'm going to be a bum today. And they're green and they're cat in the hat. Okay? No big deal, right?
Well, I don't know.
Well, I didn't think it was a big deal. And so during the interview, David Cockrell, former city manager, friend, we call him Super Dave, as we're wrapping up the interview, he goes, by the way, and I said, yeah, and he goes, this is the first time I've ever been interviewed with somebody wearing pajama pants. And I just kind of looked at him like, really, dude? Nobody knew I was wearing that until, Now, I will tell you this one time. I do the National Day calendar. And it's funny. There's one day a year that it's National Nude Day. Okay? No, not today. It's not today. But it's also National Tape Measure Day, which cracks me up. All right? So, right before we went on the air, right? I pulled my shirt off, and all you could see is right here, right? And so I go on the air, and everybody's like, oh my gosh! But, it was funny, because it was National Nude Day.
I don't know, man.
But then I put a shirt on after that, But
You're talking about the pajama pants and everything.
Yeah.
Legendary newsman from Channel 3.
Right.
Great friend of mine, Al Pierce.
Yeah.
Who's dead and gone.
Yeah.
Had on the nice jacket, shirt, shorts, and flip-flops.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's how people survived on Zoom.
Yeah.
And working at home and everything. Hey, thanks, Tracy. Tracy called me a bum every day.
Well, National Nude Day and Tape Measure Day on the same day.
I know.
I'd have called in sick.
Exactly. All right. Let's see. Nancy Dominic, good morning to you. And did I miss anybody else? Barry Cookie Lawson, good morning. And Mary Schenk. And I hope I said that right. That's the one thing about saying good morning to everybody.
You got to say the name right.
Yeah. I hope they call me out one day, so at least they talk to me, right? So today's an off day for you, or are you working today?
No, it's off day today.
Okay, so what days do you work?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. So you're off today and Sundays. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do a shameless plug here. I don't mind. What is the hot commodity right now?
hot commodities right now is probably going to be like first-time buyers. Your I hate to use the word basic because they're nice.
Right.
Your smaller bumper pools for a family that might have one young child, little SUV.
Okay.
Lightweight.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 12 to 14 foot Puma that's made by Forest River, one that's been around 53 years, under $15,000 brand new.
Really?
Rates are starting to go down.
Yep.
They're starting to. When COVID hit, I'd have customers that 840 scores. I mean, fantastic customers. Banks would come back at 14.99%. Customer says, I can't do that. And I said, I don't blame you. I wouldn't do it either.
Right.
So at that time, I had the chance to go back into radio. I jumped on that, and finally things are starting to come back down. Still a lot of skepticism. I think I'm saying that right.
Yeah, you are.
I live in Blanchard again.
No, you're good. You're good.
I mispronounce words all the time. But, with all the tariffs and everything, the uncertainty, government shutdown, which, like Ronald Reagan said, I think is a great thing for right now, but it's got to open up here in a couple of days at least.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, I think it dropped a quarter of a point.
I think so. Yeah.
Earlier this week. So we'll see about that. But I mean, if you're still getting 1% over prime, I don't know if that's really a good deal or not. Right. I was trying to find the story. I know you used to watch Happy Days.
Yes, that and the Andy Griffith Show.
Yes. All right. So the 2 jackets Henry Winkler wore just sold at an auction.
Oh gosh.
Okay. No, I would have thought they would have gone for a lot more. One went for $85,000. I would have thought it'd gone more.
Say like 1.5 or something.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. $85,000. The other went for $77,200.
That's kind of funny because the Miss Cunningham slip.
Yes.
Went for $1.9 million.
Exactly.
It did.
And I was like, what in the world? So I thought hey, good morning, Clay Bob. Clay Bob jumping on there. And
Is anybody cussing me yet on there?
No, nobody cusses. Nobody cusses. Yeah, we've been very fortunate with that. So years ago, the Howard Stern Show used to call down there because they make fun of Tradio because that's what this is. We buy, sell, and trade. Why did his name just elude me? Longtime radio guy. Oh my goodness, Randy, if you're listening, give me the guy's name. I can't believe it.
What talk shows or?
No, he was with KPYN, but he was with other radio stations also. But they called in and they said we have a Voss for sale. Blah blah. Hold on, let me read the inscription on the bottom. And he calls the wife in there, and she's holding it while he's reading, and she drops it, and then he starts cussing her and all this, and he's going, oh, wait a minute, and he never caught on that it was a prank.
Wow.
And so anyway, you can go on YouTube, you got to find it. But I mean,
look for that.
Yeah, but it's Tradio, and like I said, it's them making fun of him and stuff, and then they called back to apologize, right?
Right.
And he goes with it, and then he starts beating his wife. It's a prank, but he starts beating his wife, and he's like, whoa, and then he finally hangs up. I can't believe I can't remember the guy's name. Golly. Anyways.
I'm going to give you time to think a minute.
Okay.
Just real quick, back to KNCB.
Yeah.
Did you know, and I know you did, that years ago that Leanne Womack lived in the backyard of KNCB because her dad, he did mornings there.
Yes.
Isn't that something?
That is, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and and that's something that I used to kid around with Tammy about when we bought the land, a year ago or earlier this year. I said, let's just sell our place and put an RV in the back. I'd go buy an RV.
Yeah, come see me.
But and then so they called me one time. And they said, I've got some used burned crosses in my yard. And of course I hung up before they got it out of their mouth, but that's what they were going with. Yeah, Jet Rogers. I
know that name.
They got him.
Okay.
They got him not once but twice.
Gotcha.
And I was like, good Lord. I don't know why I forgot his name because he was the Grand Marshal for the wildflower trails in Linden. Pete Mankins.
Remember that name?
They gave us a Porsche, convertible Porsche. I got to drive
That's a car lot guy, right?
Yeah. And gave me a Porsche to drive. And Brittany Grider, who plays for still does WNBA, played at Baylor. She's like 6'11". She was there.
Wow.
I got a picture with her. She was.
You were somebody. You know that?
No, I wasn't anybody because I wasn't even the Grand Marshal of the Wildflower Trails.
Grand Marshal.
No, that was Jet Rogers.
You never
that
run
wasn't
for governor of Texas.
Well, I used to kid around about running for mayor, but I don't want that. James Brooks can have it. He's doing a great job.
Good.
Doing a great job. And then I kid around with, so Fridays we do a show called, a little segment called Rambling with Ransom, with Judge Ransom. I used to kid around with him about running for judge. You know, but
I don't see that happening.
No, I don't want any part of that either.
No,
so yeah,
no.
let him have all that. I'm not political
I'm
enough.
not judging anybody.
That's right. That's right. So you know what? We have not done all morning. We have not done it. Let me do this real quick, okay? Just to aggravate people. All right. All right. I love this. This is one of my favorite things we do. It is the secret sound, and you only have like 3 minutes to guess at it. But your secret sound is brought to you by Dairy Queen, serving up the best tasty treats, eats, and drinks in the Lone Star State, where they do a daily special Monday through Thursday. Monday's the Hunger Buster Junior Combo. Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, $1.29 tacos. Wednesday, Hunger Buster Combo. Today is Thursday, Chicken Fried Steak Plate. And if you win the secret sound, you get a chance. You get a Hunger Buster Combo, and it's good at all the different locations: Atlanta, Linden, Omaha, Hugh Springs, Hooks, New Boston, Texarkana, Jefferson, Quitman, and Clarksville. All right. Now, also, that's right, I'm doing it, Christy. Also, we have a T-shirt by H&P Custom Design. It's our logo on the front, and it says Secret Sound Winner on it. I'll hold it up for you. And it's by H&P Custom Design. There it is right there. And her phone number is 318-548-2675. On the back, it says, I'm here for the buzz. All right. So, yeah, it's an opportunity for you to win. And good luck to you. There's no hints given out right now, so suck it up, Buttercup. Here we go.
And now, the secret sound of the day.
All right, and of course, Derek is automatically ineligible because he's in here with me.
I mean, I'm reading the words right now. I have no idea what that is. I'm looking at the answer.
That's what I love.
What?
Wrong camera. Oh, yeah, it was the wrong camera. Thank you, Francine. I held up the shirt. Nobody saw it. Lord.
I have no idea what that word means.
Okay, that's awesome. I love that.
Well,
here, I'll help you out. I'm going to help you out just a little bit real quick.
What in the world does that word mean?
All right, hold on.
Again, keep in mind, I live in Blanchard now.
I know, but here it is. Can you read that?
Well, yeah, I can read. I went to North.
No. I'm saying, can you see it? It's real small.
I don't know what that word means.
No. The definition of it right here.
Hang on.
Yeah.
No, I can't see that.
Okay, good. I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after the show.
You really expect somebody to guess that?
Absolutely, because they will. If I started giving out hints.
What kind of hint would you give for that?
Do what?
I mean, what type of hint?
Oh, nothing yet. Well, here's the only hint that I'm giving out. 2 words.
It's not even in English.
Well, yeah, it is. That's English. But that is your secret sound right there. Hint for a Halloween present. Are you serious, Christy? Christy, you desperate dog. All right, so that's what you get for that. All right, so let me do this. Since Francine called me out, all right. I think I hit the right button. Yeah, there we go. All right, here is the shirt right here. Here we go. There it is right there. Cass County Radio, KALT, T-shirt with the logo, and then Secret Sound Winner, and then...
You've never looked better on camera than right now.
Exactly. You're exactly right. All right, well, guess what? We're done. That's how quick it is.
I had a blast, man.
Well,
Thank
I'm glad
so
you
much.
came. No, I'm really glad that you came. And look at her. And that's timing right there. All right, well, we're going to step out. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 7 to 10. I want to remind everybody, show up to City National Bank for their customer appreciation today. Free burgers from Yates Unicorn Ranch from 11 to 2. And there's going to be door prizes there. City National Bank in Queen City, 401 US 59 in Queen City. Show up. Have a great time. And all that. Good morning, Justin King. All right, well, here it is. I'm going to let you see his face again. Derek James.
Oh, I know they love that.
Coming in and hanging out with us here on the Cass County Trading Post. There he is right there.
Local post office walls on every day of the week, folks. No, I had a blast. I thank y'all so much.
Absolutely.
I really did.
All right, well, we're going to step out. Coming up next, it's news right after our station identification here on Cass County Radio, KALT. Everybody have a great day and God bless.
Cass County Radio, KALT is KPYNAM 900 Atlanta, 95.5 FMK 238BF Atlanta, and 103.9 FMK 280 GV Atlanta.